Hey brother. Ben, it's been over a month now and I am still playing Pokemon Go on a very regular basis. And earlier this month in my message to Pokemon Go haters video, I asked you guys if you'd like to see some more Pokemon stuff on this channel, and you said yes. So today we're playing the Google Autofill game and asking, are Pokemon Google Autofill? If you don't know how to play the Google Autofill game, it is super easy. We just go into Google, type in Are Pokemon, and then each letter of the alphabet, and Google fills in the rest of the question, which I then answer with 100%-ish accuracy. A, are Pokemon animals? No, they are distinctly not animals. In fact, you can see other real-world animals in the anime, like this dog, or Ash dressing like this cow. How would Ash know what a cow is? Why does that costume even exist? To be fair, most of these sightings are from really early in the anime, before the Pokemon universe was like super well developed. But on the other hand, Game Freak has come out and specifically said that Pokemon are not animals, which I find strangely comforting because I feel like somewhere in that explanation is the reason why you can make them fight and it's okay and not animal violence. Yeah. B, are Pokemon bad? No, not inherently bad. Well, except maybe Flareon. Praise Helix! Oh, and Rhyhorns. Rhyhorns are awful, but you can click the card to get the explanation for that. C, are Pokemon cards valuable? Pokemon cards are actually an amazing example of perceived value. I bet anyone who grew up in the 90s can tell you how much this Charizard card was apparently worth. Yeah, $120. But here's the thing. Despite actually being the most valuable card, it was not actually the rarest card. There were other cards that were just as rare, but because everyone loves Charizard, it was given the most value. So really, being rare wasn't valuable, being popular was valuable. D, are Pokemon digital? Well, they're certainly not Digimon, if that's what you mean. Actually, this is an interesting question because we, as like real-life humans, can only ever interact with Pokemon like in the games where they are in fact digital. But we always assume that should we like exist in the Pokemon universe, Pokemon would be real. And yet, somehow, in that universe, you can still store them as data in a PC, and shrink them down and fit them inside tiny little Pokeballs. E, are Pokemon eaten? Yes, they are, by each other and other humans, although they definitely do not draw a lot of attention to it, especially in the anime. But there is definitely no getting around the whole Slowpoke tail quest in Gold and Silver, where the Rockets are harvesting Slowpoke tails and selling them as delicious food for high profits. F, are Pokemon from space? Some, like Deoxys, definitely are, as you see it arriving from space. And it's heavily hinted that Pokemon like Clefairy are from space because they evolve when they touch the Moonstone, they always inhabit craters, they're at Mount Moon. And there's some other weird claims too, like that Lunatone and Solrock came from the Moon and Sun respectively. Not sure who managed to get to the Sun and get that Solrock, but well done. Well done. G, are Pokemon Go servers down? I mean, probably. Let's just... Oh, no, mine are good. Go, go, go. H, are Pokemon humans? No, but man, some of them are really towing the line, like Mr. Mime, Jinx, Hitmonchan, Machoke. The ones that wear clothes always get me. Where are they getting the clothes from? How are they wearing clothes? Human form Pokemon, as a rule, tend to just like creep me out. Which reminds me, if anyone out there is looking for some new nightmare fuel, just go into Google and type in realistic Mr. Mime. You've been warned. I, are Pokemon immortal? AKA, can Pokemon die? And yes, they can. This is gonna be a weird sentence. In Pokemon X and Y, AZ's Floette dies and his quest to revive it basically sets the entire plot in motion. But the example most of you are probably familiar with is none other than the infamous death of Cubone's mother, which somehow is like the basis of every single Cubone entry in the Pokédex, which is so weird. Does like every Cubone's mother die? Do like the Marowaks die giving birth? Or was every single Pokédex entry written about that one specific Cubone? Like what? J, are Pokemon Japanese gods? Japanese gods? No. They're all our gods. Hooray, Helix! Weirdly nothing for K. L, are Pokemon lures worth it? This is a Pokemon Go question, and if you don't know, lures are an item you can purchase in the game that will attract Pokemon to Pokestops, and everyone walking around those Pokestops can then take advantage of it, which is a pretty cool functionality, but no, they are not worth actually spending money on. If you want to do that, I totally recommend the incubators. That is where the end game is at. Trust me. Also, maybe a lucky egg if you've got like 40 things you want to evolve all at once to get some like mass leveling. M, are Pokemon monsters? Actually, I guess they are. The English translation for Pokemon is actually pocket monsters, which I thought was common knowledge, but which was like mind-blowing information to my wife, who just learned that like 2 weeks ago, so. N, are Pokemon named after what they say? Ah, the classic Torchic in the egg question of the Pokemon world. So in the anime, basically the only thing any given Pokemon can say is their name. Which leads to the question, were they named because that's the noise they were making, or are they making that noise because people have been calling them that for centuries? My opinion is that they are not named after what they say, if for no reason other than that is only a mechanic of the anime, and in the actual games, Pokemon don't say their names. They have some sort of like weird cry. Okay, basically where can you find Pokemon in Pokemon Go? Or I'm assuming it's Pokemon Go, because otherwise, tall grass? Pokemon in Pokemon Go spawned from points the game thinks are heavy users of cellular items. So, like, cities are really great, rural areas, not too much. But it does mean some weird places are like weird hotspots for Pokemon, like outside of Verizon stores, for example, or in like Walmarts I have found. That's cool, I guess. P, are Pokemon possible? We can only dream, right? Or actually maybe that would be more of a nightmare, because like I love Scyther back here, but realistically, according to the Pokedex, he's like 5 feet tall, and I mean, I'm freaked out by praying mantises that are like this big, so I can only imagine how terrifying it would be to see something like, you know, like 5 feet, like almost as big as me coming at me, like, ugh. Q, are Pokemon QR codes safe? I don't know. Do you trust me? Go ahead and scan this. Find out where it takes you. Are Pokemon real? No, but obviously many of them are based on real world animals, and some of them, like Shellos or Caterpie or Mudkip, are like dead ringers, so almost in some cases, yes, other than like, you know, being able to do all the cool attacks and evolving and stuff. S, are Pokemon Go servers down? Hold on. No, they are not. Go play, yes! T, are Pokemon the devil? No. Just Flareon. Praise Helix! U, are Pokemon used as food? Yup. V, are Pokemon visible to everyone? Wait. Does that mean they are real? Can some of you like actually see Pokemon out there? Is that a thing? If so, contact me immediately. W, are Pokemon worth anything? Obviously the franchise as a whole is worth like millions of dollars, but Pokemon themselves are becoming valuable. People are actually out there playing Pokemon Go full time and just selling the accounts to people who want to just start with a high level account. That is a thing that exists. You can play Pokemon full time and get paid for it. What am I doing here? X, are Pokemon X and Y the same thing? Same story, different legendaries, both impossible to pronounce. Xerneas, I guess, that one's pretty easy, but Yveltal, I don't, what the? Y, are Pokemon yokai? Yokai, if you don't know, are supernatural spirits and demons in Japan folklore. So a lot of Pokemon, yes, are based on yokai, but Pokemon themselves are just Pokemon. And nothing for Z, but there you go, guys. That is everything Google wanted to know about what is Pokemon are. And my question for you and everybody else is a simple one today. Just who is your favorite Pokemon? Mine is Scyther. Let me know in the towel section down below.
These socks are amazing!
Guys, thanks for watching. As always, please leave a like on this video if you haven't already, and subscribe so you don't miss any future Pokemon videos. If you'd like to see my message to all Pokemon Go haters out there, you can click right here. Or if you want to see my top 10 favorite Pokemon from Kanto, bit of an older video, click right here. But then, that's it from me. I will see you in another life, brother.